Hey friends, Donovan Bankhead here with Ernie Williamson Music. I have another gorgeous Gretsch guitar to show with you today. To share with you today? To show you today. I think I just mixed two phrases together. Anyway, a gorgeous Gretsch that I'm going to show you today. This is out of the Electromatic series, which is one of their kind of everlasting, ever popular series. This is the G5655T in Quilted Maple. Yeah, I have to check my notes on that. The only thing I don't like about Gretsch really is their model designations. They just aren't super intuitive. But beyond that, this guitar is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's one of my favorite instruments that we have in the shop, especially in terms of its visual appeal. Try to just kind of hold it there where you can see it. I've always been a fan of quilt maple, flame maple, love them both. But this quilt maple in the stunning green color here is just absolutely beautiful. And then combined with like the gold pick guard, the gold pickup surrounds, and then the cream binding all throughout. It's just a classic and stunning instrument. The old style kind of Art Deco inlays on the fret fingerboard, the quilt on the back. It's such a classic and versatile instrument. I absolutely love it. Just a stunning instrument. This particular model, it features a little bit smaller body than some of the other Electromatic series. You know, this is basically in the same size of like a Les Paul, something like that. It's kind of in that, but much lighter, which is really nice. It's a semi-hollow body as well, so it gives you kind of some of those nicer acoustic sounds, gives it a little more fullness and depth to the instrument. And then of course, once we amplify it, it just makes all that even kind of juicier and sounds even better once it gets out there. The back, so we've got a chambered body with a spruce tone block, and that spruce tone block will kind of enhances the sound of the guitar while also reducing the chance for feedback. This guitar can be somewhat prone to feedback at extreme high volumes and extreme gain with high volumes, but I think in most cases you'll find that that's probably not likely to happen, and that tone block helps to kind of keep that from happening. Tone blocks also tend to give it like a little bit more mid-range articulation. It gives it a little bit of a bump in that mid-range to give it a little more of like that human quality of the voice. If you don't have that in there, it just tends to be a little more scooped, if that makes any sense. So Bigsby tremolo, and then of course kind of the iconic like Gretsch appointments with the way that their unique strap buttons, their unique switch and controls, all that pretty unique to them, which is really cool. But the thing that makes really, in my opinion, a Gretsch guitar stand out sonically, it's obviously there's, you know, the woods and the construction's an important part of it, man, but their pickups are just so kind of iconic, and it's the pickups that really stand out. And even this morning as I was listening to John play, which by the way is such a treat to get to, you know, every Monday morning we shoot these videos, like this is how I start my week, is listening to John just, you know, play through different guitars, which is such a treat to get to hear a good player, you know, kind of go through all this stuff, which is fun. But it's nice for me to be able to just sit back and listen to someone else play and pick up the sounds that I hear. And so what I notice with these pickups is that unlike single coils, the Filtertrons that are in here, they have a warmer sound because they're humbuckers. So you've got they're you know, larger in size than a single coil pickup. These are using the alnico magnets. The bobbin spacing's closer together than what you'd see in a single coil, and so this fuller, rounder sound with more pronounced mid-range than what you have in a single coil. Single coils tend to be a little scooped. This kind of goes the other direction. It's got like a little hump for mid-range, so you got that nice sound. But it's a lot of times though with humbucking pickups, we just lose some of that clarity and definition. That's not the case with the Filtertron pickup. So it's still, while they're warmer than single coils, they still maintain a good amount of clarity and definition. And I definitely heard that when John demoed this guitar. It was the first guitar he demoed this morning, and I remember thinking like, oh, that's a great sound. That sounds almost like a hybrid between like a Les Paul and a Strat. Like it's almost like got that like best of both worlds quality to it. And it is able to maintain that clarity because they're using thinner magnet wire and slightly wider pull pieces than single coils, and it allows for a more even response across the spectrum, so it doesn't get too dark or whatever. So you still get a little bit of that chime that you get out of a single coil, but with the overall general warmth and mid-range of the humbucking. So I really love these pickups for that. I think that they're really, really cool for that reason. Also, you've got a higher output than single coils, which makes it like really, it just wants to be overdriven. Responds super well to volume control. So when we roll down, it cleans up. Then we roll up, it wants to overdrive and push, which is really, really great. So super versatile pickup. One of my favorite pickups. I think it really, really sounds great. You know, if I was to be, you know, a single cut guitar player, I'd probably would find myself more in this range, or maybe like P90, something like that, because I love a guitar that it's got some clarity and definition and isn't only just that kind of like overdriven warmth. So anyway, beyond that, it has the Gretsch treble bleed control, which is really a great control. What that does is it means that as you roll down on the volume control, you don't also lose treble clarity at the top, which is generally kind of goes hand in hand with humbucking pickups. We roll down volume, and as we roll down the volume, we start to lose some of our clarity, and it gets a little kind of woolly and muffy. But with the treble bleed circuit, this keeps that from happening, so you maintain clarity even as you roll off. So that's really a great design. Not sure why that's not more commonplace than what it is, but really a fantastic thing to do. This guitar comes in a variety of colors, but like I mentioned, this green is my absolute favorite. I think I like good and jewel tones, so anyway, I think it looks really great for that. This guitar is perfect for if you're a Gretsch player, you're kind of different. You think yourself as being just sort of different from the norm, or you want a guitar that's different from the others in your collection to kind of inspire a new sound, a new inspiration for like some new playing, doing something different to get yourself out of that rut. This could be a really great choice for that. Super compact and lightweight. It's kind of got throwback to our retro rock and roll vibes, but with a modern twist, which is really, really nice. Love these Filtertron pickups. I just think they're so great, so versatile. I just think they're absolutely, absolutely wonderful. It's lightweight, easy to hold, carry, and play, and it just looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, that is the Gretsch. What is this? The G5655T-QM Electromatic. An amazing guitar with a terrible model name, but but who cares about that? No one will see the model name. They will just see how good you look on stage playing this guitar. Okay, so if you want to try it, let's run through the couple ways to do that here before John takes us to the demo. So first of all, we'd love to see you in the store. So we've got locations throughout Missouri and in Kansas. We'd love to have you come into the store and try this and anything else that you're interested in. Most locations are open 7 days a week, very convenient hours. Love to see you there. Before you come into the store, you might go to ErnieWilliamson.com. That will help you get a sense of what we have in stock in the store. Our website is something we're currently spending lots of time and money developing to improve, so you'll see constant improvements on that as you go back to it. But you can filter by location and see what we have. And if there's a guitar in another location that you'd like to try that's not in a location that's near you, you can shoot us an email or text, and we are happy to get that transferred. Most transfers take about a week, sometimes less if you get them right, but we visit each store every week, more or less. So moving a guitar from one store to the other is easy for us to do, and we're super happy to do that for you. But the other option, if you want to do that, is just to order it direct from ErnieWilliamson.com, and you can purchase a guitar there, and we ship guitars every single day. So we'll pack them well, we'll make sure they're insured, safe, and get them shipped to you for you to evaluate there. So, okay, my friends, I will stop with that and turn this over to John to let him demo and play it for you. And yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and tell me what you think. Which pickups are your favorite? Do you like these Filtertrons? I think they're fantastic. Let me know what you think.